Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing Hvnwrd with all the vowels removed. I had to chuckle at this because I've just bought it. And Hvnwrd it is. And I bought it off Bandcamp for $5.55. Now, when I bought it, obviously it applies taxes to it. And at the current rate of VAT that we have to pay here, that made the price $6.66, which gave me a little chuckle, considering the name of the artiste, or the insinuated name of the artiste. Now, this is a curious one for me because it encompasses a number of styles within the album. There is an absolutely superb DSBM sounding track on here, which I nearly went for, but in the end I went for what is probably the noisiest one of the lot. It's certainly the most dissonant, so we'll have that one, shall we? Yeah, let's go. Misses, that scratches an itch, that does. I totally forgot what I was going to say again. Yes, so what was I going to say? God, as I get older, things just flitter in and flitter out again. I can see the words I'm trying to say to you in front of my eyes, but they're all blurred. So, but anyway, what was it going to be? I don't know. What was it? God, let me think something else quick. Just think, just to talk amongst yourselves a minute while I try and get back on track with this one. But anyway, no, it's not going to come. But anyway, that dissonance when it kicks in is glorious. Spiralling, it's a bit like being at the Carnival Infernal. You are sort of walking down a creepy corridor with spectral entities and sensors that mean you harm coming into view and sort of coming into you maybe even at some point, but it does already paint the picture of the not quite right, and we are hinting at the unhinged here, I think. back when I was very, very young, and I mean sort of a toddler, an infant, not quite, probably at infant school, probably at that age, 6 or 7 maybe. It was around the time when LSD was quite prominent as a social drug, and of course that then leaches into even the mainstream to a degree, and so far as when I would watch TV in those days, if I was up later than I should have been, I couldn't sleep, whatever, you know, I sat in the lounge. There would be late night entertainment where the filmmaker or the program maker would try and depict people's bad trips on TV, and this music sort of reminds me of those visual representations insofar as it was always flashing images and spinning scenes, and sort of, you know, there was no fix on anything. It was all sort of, you know, your head was spinning, certainly as a youngster, in no time at all. And this is the same effect here from this music. It is swirling. It is a bit like watching, if you chuck a tree branch into a whirlpool, quite a maelstrom whirlpool, you know, you can see it being drawn in and spinning round and round and round, and you know, before too long it's going to meet its demise. Not that tree branches have a demise as such, but it's going to disappear without trace in no short order, and you get the feeling here you're being sucked down into, I suppose, as the song title says, the disorienting spiral into madness. Quite appropriate. It matches the music perfectly. Come on, Bandcamp. Slow down again. Come on. There we go. If I was a musician, I'd be a crap musician, because I don't think I'm very good at, I wouldn't be very good at when to change things in a song, and how to emphasise by contrast. And that little tranquil, relatively speaking, bit here does cave dogs are excited about something. What is it? Oh. Anyway. What was I say? Yes, so contrast very often emphasises whatever's around it. I suppose that's the point of contrast. But the artist here could have quite legitimately gone start to finish by just that chaos, and I would have thought none the worse for him. But including this little passage just gives that frisson of sort of calm, I suppose, for the storm. I suppose we're in the eye of the storm at the moment, and we're going to get battered again in a minute, hopefully. But yes, it is. It just shows a little bit of compositional thought, I suppose, that they chose to put in a bit of an interlude there, by way of contrast, presumably. And this Bandcamp can wake up again. Come on. Come on. So there you go. I think everything there lent itself to the impression of being in a nightmare. So much music, or so many times music is described as nightmarish, when it's anything but, or really doesn't strongly suggest it. This, you know, if you flip this cover over, it probably says nightmarish on the back, because it is. This particular track anyway. The other tracks are all different, so it's quite a diverse, relatively speaking, album, so well worth getting your mitts on. I have, so why shouldn't you? Anyway, clicky bollocks, catch you all next time. Cheerio.